Miss out. On Wednesday, I better see all you playmakers at dime time. Here.
For the land of the...
And a good Thursday evening to you, too. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks, David. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Sexton is out there with Fox. Then it's Thompson. Then there is Jahlil Okafor. And it's Simons in at the 4 spot. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Fred VanVleet. Mitchell Robinson out there with Anthony. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Beal in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Anthony. Lock at 6. VanVleet outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Now the season's still in the early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
Kevin, that can be solely based on the chemistry of the team. If you feel like a player's just in a slump and he's going to come out of it, that's one thing. But if you see the team is just not connecting at critical points throughout the game, or that chemistry is not there, you start to contemplate change. This is why Klay Thompson is one of the best shooters in the league.
Here's Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Anthony. And just about a minute into the first quarter. It's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Fox against VanVleet. And it's Anthony with the ball for Oklahoma City. Pass to VanVleet. Back to Anthony. Shoots over Fox. Shoots over Fox. Anthony finds VanVleet. From the wing. Drained for 2 points.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Fox passes to Thompson. Sexton against Beal. Sexton's shot is good.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time. The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Fox. Stolen by VanVleet. Right side Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Now here's Anthony. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Now here's Thompson, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Thompson passes to Fox.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Sexton, the pass to Okafor. Here's Thompson. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Okafor. Kicks to Thompson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Thompson's got 5.
Well, looking to shoot immediately off the pass, and I don't think he even felt the leather that time.
Shot on the wing. He can't hit that time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Thunder. has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Okafor. Sexton is out there with Fox. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Simons in at the power forward.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Fox kicks to Okafor. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
Now Beal. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Now, here's Fox. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Sexton dishes to Thompson. That gives them the lead. Thompson's got 7.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Outside Anthony. Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded closer. And he makes that one. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Fox. He has 6. Okafor gets the bucket.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. 6 points for him. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him. .102 left here in the second. Fox with it. Robinson picks him up. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Van Vliet passes to Beal. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
Now here's Okafor. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Bullock now top of the key. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Van Vliet against Fox. And the pass to Thompson. Over Robinson. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I have no idea why he went with.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, a competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They ended the period. That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Anthony is out there with Reggie Bullock, and there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Klay Thompson is really a guy you have to respect with how even-keeled he is out there on the floor. Never too high, never too low, and very much in control of his emotions.
Now here's VanVleet. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi, PG, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie?
Ooh. Oh,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you.
Well, trying to figure out ways to score through contact, De'Aaron Fox does not back down.
VanVleet against Fox. Beal taking his time here. A 15-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Portland trailing here. Right side, Sexton. The Thunder shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Anthony kicks to VanVleet. Pass to Bullock. There's the three. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 5. Sexton the pass to Okafor. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, this is kind of fun. Sexton coming back and returning the favor.
Anthony left side. And that one drops for him. Anthony's got 13 points.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Fox kicks to Thompson. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Got it. Good job in the low post. Beal's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Here's Fox. Anthony with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Now, here's Sexton. 5 points in the game.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson doing the work on that shot. Swatted away.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Pass to Beal for the 3. Oklahoma City the rebound, but they'll get another chance. Shot's good by Anthony.
And they continue to control the glass.
Passes it to Okafor. Fox against VanVleet. Oklahoma City leading by 8. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Carmelo. And to get open is Robinson. Anthony's shot is off.
for him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release. And you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
Here's Anthony. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Beal against Fox. Shoots from 14. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Anthony.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Both free throws good from Okafor. 5 seconds left in the third. Beal, that's for 2. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Well, the coaching staff wants this kind of play from Colin Sexton.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Thunder lead by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Sexton. Also Fox out there. Thompson is out there with Jahlil Okafor. And it's Simons in at the 4.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Okafor. Back to Fox. 4 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Shots good by Anthony.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Fox against Van Vliet. Fox kicks to Sexton. Floats one up. Robinson with the block.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Now here's Bullock after the miss from Klay Thompson, and it's good. 2 points. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one, and Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Thompson. Robinson with the block. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Beal. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Van Vliet. The teardrop falls in.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Thunder.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Carmelo Anthony.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Thunder lead by 19. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Now, here's Fox. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on Anthony. A different look for Oklahoma City. Bradley's checked in for Robinson. Muscala comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Brandon Knight in for Bradley Beal. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Zach Collins checked in for Okafor. TJ Leaf comes in for Anferni Simons. Jones checked in for Klay Thompson. And Ryan Brokaw subbed in for Colin Sexton.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Fox to the inside. From outside the arc. No good there. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get David. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.